My skin has never felt better, and I have been through some rough periods with a compromised skin barrier, acne breakouts, rosacea flare-ups, and today I want to share the skincare products and specifically the 5 skincare ingredients that have helped me heal my highly sensitive skin. So if you are someone with sensitive skin who's looking for things that are going to calm your skin or bring it back to balance, then this video is definitely for you. Let's dive in. Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome to the Science of Self-Care. On this channel we talk about health science, we talk about life philosophy, and we do a whole lot of self-care experimentation. I'm so excited for today's video because I am a skincare junkie, but I also have extremely sensitive skin. So today those worlds are going to collide and I'm going to share with you the 5 ingredients that have helped me heal my very sensitive skin. And now especially I am all about supporting the skin barrier because I am currently on Tretinoin. I have been for about 1 year, which is one of the strongest retinoids you can put on your face, which is amazing for the benefits, but it also comes with increased sensitivity, dryness, redness, irritation. So these products are my tried and true things that really work for me. I'm going to share each ingredient, and then under that ingredient I will share the products that I love and use. All of these topical products I have purchased with my own money. None of these topical products are sponsored. There is a sponsor to this video, Ritual, but we'll talk about them later. So just know that these are the products I genuinely use, pay for, and love. Also, I do want to mention that I'm currently obviously wearing makeup, but throughout this video I will share B-roll of my skin without makeup. And the last thing I want to mention is that I'm sharing my personal experience, what has helped me heal my skin, but I'm not a dermatologist. This is my own experience and my own research. So use this video as a jumping off point to have further conversations with your dermatologist about these ingredients and these products. All right, enough yip yapping from me. Let's get straight into ingredient number 1. Number 1, we have ceramides. Ceramides are lipid molecules that are naturally found in our skin's most outer layer. And if you think of these skin cells like bricks, you can think of ceramides as the mortar between the bricks, sealing everything together, making sure that barrier is healthy. And when our skin barrier is compromised due to over-cleansing, environmental stressors, over-exfoliation, our ceramides actually get depleted, and this leads to dryness, sensitivity, and irritation. So topical ceramides can help replenish and reinforce our lipid barrier, improve hydration, and reduce transepidermal water loss, the loss of water and moisture from our skin, which we do not want for healthy, plump skin. And so here are 2 products that I've specifically been loving. This Zeroid Soothing Cream and this Aestura Atobarrier Cream, both of which are Korean skincare products that include ceramides. A little side note about Korean skincare. The reason I love Korean skincare so much is they have a lot of innovative and highly functional products at a wonderful price point. And this is because they have a very robust skincare industry. Skincare is a very big deal in Korea and they can produce it all domestically. So it creates this very quick feedback loop of innovation and iteration. So you get really cool formulas that are a great price. And also I think the Korean skincare philosophy is often focused on healthy skin barrier. For me, this Zeroid Soothing Cream has replaced my Vanicream. Vanicream is a staple for anyone who has sensitive skin. You've probably heard of Vanicream. And it is a staple because it has such simple ingredients that it's very rare that anyone gets any irritation from it. However, I also feel like even though Vanicream wasn't irritating my skin ever, it also wasn't doing much for my skin. With this Zeroid cream, I'm actually getting some calming and moisturizing effects. So I love it so much. This Zeroid cream has pilled a little bit under certain makeup, so I will usually just wear this at night and then wear the Aestura cream during the day, which is a little bit more lightweight and plays really well under makeup and sunscreen and all of that. Another product in the ceramides category I do want to mention is this Aestura Atobarrier Cream Mist. This contains ceramides and it's a lovely mist that is hands-free, which I really enjoy. If I ever want to give my skin a little love during the middle of the day, I can just spray this on. This is a great way to apply ceramides and help support your skin barrier. Next, we have hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid is a naturally occurring molecule produced by our white blood cells to fight infection. So when used topically in low concentrations, it actually mimics the body's immune defense system. It has broad antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties, which I really love. It helps reduce my redness, calm inflammation, and prevent secondary infections. I've also heard and read online that people who have gotten piercings have been recommended hypochlorous acid to help the piercing heal well. I've never used it for that purpose, but I can attest to the fact that it is very calming, and the subtle antimicrobial properties really help reduce acne for me. Because hypochlorous acid usually comes in a spray form, it is a great way to give my skin a little cleanse in the middle of the day without having to touch it or move my makeup or sunscreen. I almost think of hypochlorous acid sprays as being analogous to dry shampoo for hair. It can help cleanse without actually cleansing. So if I've just gone on a really sweaty hike, but I don't have time for a shower, I can just spray myself with some hypochlorous acid. It will help, reduce any acne-causing bacteria and just gives a fresh feeling. So I'm not very picky with the brand that I use. I've used many different brands. I've used Tower 28, the Boost Cleanse and Recovery Spray, this Briotech Topical Skin Spray. As long as the ingredients are simple, then I'm happy. I think with sensitive skin, a good rule of thumb is to go for simplicity so that you can kind of keep track of how your skin is reacting to things. Next, we have growth factors. Growth factors are a really fun class of peptides that signal our skin cells to repair themselves, to produce more collagen, and to improve elasticity. And they're especially helpful for sensitive skin because they stimulate renewal without causing inflammation or sensitivity, unlike vitamin C potentially, unlike retinoids, unlike really strong acids. So the reason I'm including this on the list is that it's a great way to get skincare results like plumpness, and a lot of people also report reduced fine lines, without having to use very intense actives that are usually going to sensitize your skin further. I do want to make the distinction between plant-derived growth factors and human stem cell-derived growth factors. I have only used plant-derived growth factors, mainly because they are a lot more affordable, but I'm curious to try human-derived growth factors because they have much more clinical evidence behind them. Maybe for a video I will test these things. Let me know down below if you'd be interested in hearing about human-derived growth factors, or if you have tried them yourself, please share with us down below. So the product that I have been using and really liking is this Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Botanical 2GF Wonder Ampoule. It's a very long name, but basically this has 2 growth factors in it, that's why it says 2GF, that are derived from plants, and it's a very calming, soothing serum that also helps plump out the skin. And I think that's the number one thing I've noticed with growth factors. There's a very subtle plumpness that I've seen using this formula, as well as testing the Ordinary's growth factor GF 15% solution. I will say there is some ingredient in this formula that slightly sensitizes my skin. I don't think it's the growth factor themselves, but I'm still gonna share this because I know so many people, even with sensitive skin, absolutely love this. The internet is raving about it, but I prefer the Haruharu one because it causes zero sensitivity for me. I'd like to take a quick moment to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Ritual. This is skincare from within, and I want to give some context to this sponsorship. I am someone, I will only ever feature something if I genuinely use it, genuinely love it, and have tried it for a period of time, especially when it comes to supplementation. So I wanted to make sure I tried this product, Aestura, for at least 6 months before sharing it with you guys, and also wanted to make sure that I did blood work because I do not take supplementation lightly. Aestura is a once daily supplement that has been clinically proven to help reduce fine lines and improve skin smoothness. And specifically the skin smoothness is something I have personally really noticed. So as you see on my channel, I am always testing new things on my facial skin, lots of new products, red light therapy, IPL facials, but I am completely always neglecting my body skin. I don't even like to wear moisturizer on my body because I don't like the feeling of it on my skin. But after taking this Aestura supplement, my entire body has never been smoother. I used to struggle with a lot of keratosis pilaris, or what people will call strawberry skin online. I just didn't have the smoothest or most vibrant body skin, especially in my legs and the back of my arms. and now my skin is just butter soft. It's wild to me, and it's the reason I will keep taking this supplement. This supplement is not cheap, it's an investment, but it's personally worth it to me because I actually notice a huge difference. I also really trust Ritual as a supplement brand. I know they do third-party testing. Everything is made traceable on their website. You can see where all of their products are sourced. So yeah, it's been 8 months of me using this. I will continue to repurchase this. I genuinely love it. I've also done blood work since taking this and everything looks good, so I feel good about sharing this product. And if you want to try Aestura, you can get 25% off your first month by using this link or using the QR code here on screen. Now let's continue talking about sensitive skin skincare. Next, we have Glycerin. Glycerin is such a classic humectant. It draws moisture from the environment and from deeper skin layers into our stratum corneum, our outer layer of skin, and helps it stay hydrated and plump. Glycerin is wonderful because it's a very small molecule compared to hyaluronic acid, which allows it to penetrate more deeply. This is pure vegetable glycerin from Now. This is so simple and safe. You can eat it. Don't eat it, but you can. So even someone who has extremely sensitive skin to so many different serums and essences, I feel like if you just put a little layer of glycerin and then seal it in, that's gonna be calming and it's gonna be moisturizing. The key here is you have to seal this in because this is not occlusive. It draws the moisture in, but to keep it there, you're gonna need to put something on top. Something fun I'll actually often do is put some glycerin, pure glycerin, into my hypochlorous acid spray bottles. So I have this little one from Tower 28 that I love to travel with. I will fill this predominantly with hypochlorous acid spray and then top it up with glycerin, and then I just shake it up like this, and then you have this super calming moisturizing spray that is easy to take when you travel, and I will use this as a first step, kind of like an essence step. It is really hard to go wrong mixing glycerin and hypochlorous acid. And next we have Zinc. Zinc is one of my all-time favorite skincare ingredients, not only topically, but actually Zinc can be great to consume orally. Specifically, consuming zinc picolinate can help with acne. It's not something I'm currently doing. I've definitely tested that in the past, but topically, zinc is also wonderful. It's the active ingredient in dandruff shampoo and can help fight fungal acne, but how I like to use it is just a simple diaper rash cream, fragrance-free, put that on my face as a face-based, kind of like a slugging occlusive step. I think Dr. Idris, a New York-based dermatologist and content creator here on YouTube, I love her channel, I love her vibe. I believe she coined the term face-based, but this is something I've been doing for many years. Long before I knew this was a thing, I was kind of embarrassed that I did this actually because I thought there's no way a dermatologist would say this is good for the skin. But I did it because I accidentally discovered it was amazing at calming my rosacea and getting rid of my acne, especially overnight. I like to wake up with skin that looks better than the night before, and this helps me achieve that. It seals all of my skincare in. So what I basically do is take one of these fragrance-free diaper pastes. You can see I've really loved these. And I just put it all over my face as a very last skincare step, basically a slug of zinc cream. But I know a lot of you find the idea of sleeping with white cream on your face very off-putting and even intimidating. So I am very happy to report that I found a wonderful product that's a little bit more user-friendly. This is kind of like if Aquaphor and zinc cream had a baby. It's called the Barrier Balm by Curology. This is wonderful. It does not have a crazy white finish. It's a lot thinner, but it includes both petroleum jelly and zinc to help seal in all the beautiful skincare that you put on and still have that calming zinc effect. Highly recommend checking this out if you are intimidated by a full face of zinc before bed. One thing I do want to say about petroleum jelly, I know it's been villainized on the internet a lot recently, but petroleum jelly is really a very safe ingredient for our skin. It has been around for decades and it's highly refined, so it's not the same as putting petroleum oil on your skin. It can actually be a really lovely way to lock in moisture if you have highly sensitive skin. So those are the 5 ingredients that helped heal my sensitive skin. My skin currently feels like it's really in balance. A lot of that may also be due to tretinoin, But actually, tretinoin is typically known to sensitize the skin further. So I think tretinoin in combination with all of these extremely soothing products has really been my holy grail routine at the moment. One thing I did not mention in this video that I've talked about in many other videos is red light therapy. If you do have highly sensitized and inflamed skin, I would definitely look into getting a red light therapy mask. These things are not a gimmick, there's lots of science to support it, and I can attest from my own personal experience that it really helps calm any inflammation in my skin and reduce redness. But I have plenty of other videos on red light therapy if you want to check those out. Another thing I need to mention is that skincare also starts from within, so making sure that inflammation throughout your body is under control will also help ensure that the inflammation on your skin is under control. If you want to learn more about this topic, I recently made a video on the Elimination diet that really helped me get my body's inflammation under control. I will link this down below as well. I would love to know, especially if you are someone with sensitive skin, if there are any products or ingredients that have been holy grails for you that have saved your skin barrier. Share with us down below. I learned so much from you guys, and I know you guys learn a lot from each other. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.